The trends in the drone industry are really strong right now around autonomy, reducing the workload on pilots, making operations safer and more effective. DroneSense is working really hard to create a better overall system, a platform from which customers can fly safely, complete their missions, and track their records. So we see those trends continuing. Over the next 5 to 10 years, I think we're going to see moving beyond just faster, better operations into aircraft that perform multi-role missions. It's not just about getting to a place and seeing a thing and transmitting that information back. It could be a multi-role mission where they're delivering payloads, seeing videos, and seeing the scene in a way that they can't see right now, perhaps using different types of cameras, but also being part of a mesh. A really important mission perhaps is a repeating node for radios, providing that situational awareness, even if they can't see the scene themselves, still acting as a component in a larger overall system. Challenges and adversity in the workplace come from a variety of places. We work at a relatively small business, it's a startup, it's fast moving. Many of the challenges are just new systems we need to implement or gaps that we have in coverage because we have a small team. Usually there's a moment of apprehension, maybe even looking within myself saying like, man, what have I messed up? But I think the next steps are to understand why. Why are we experiencing this difficulty? It could be interpersonal, it could be much more systemic, like a major problem with the way we interact with a partner or a customer. There could be a problem with the system, the platform that we're building. Either way, getting to the root of why the problem is, otherwise you end up just trying to put a band-aid on the problem. The thing I've learned over time is that I can't solve these problems myself, but by bringing somebody else in, bringing your team around you, you're much more likely to solve the challenge effectively. I'd like to think, like most of us, that innovation comes naturally, that you simply happen upon the right solution to a problem. But what I've found is that connection to customers, connection to smart people, connection to the technology that is available around us, that's when innovation happens. I'd love to think that I'm the one coming up with those innovative ideas. Often it is it's a customer. Many of our most innovative ideas come from customers. Innovation, it must have the right vector. We have to work in the right direction. We have to solve the right problem. So being an expert about the problem itself leads to innovation, both better innovation and innovation that's directed more effectively at a real problem. What excites me about the future of drones in public safety is the limitless ability to make a positive change in communities around the world. Drone as a first responder in particular is an area that will, I'll use a big word, democratize access to this technology for people around the world. And I think it's the globalization reaching communities that just don't have access to technologies because it just can't reach them easily or affordably. DFR offers that. Aircraft will become cheaper, they'll become faster, longer range, more reliable, able to be flown in more austere conditions. All of those technological advancements will offer better and more effective technology for people in communities that are currently underserved. And for me, that could not be more motivating. We will reduce the cost of this per capita, per area, in such a way that people will have access that they couldn't possibly afford it now. And I think that future is not as far away as we might believe.